I have a couple articles here. The first one says that Taylor Swift fans are experiencing post-concert amnesia from the flood of emotions they're feeling while going to a Taylor Swift show. And another one that says Taylor Swift fans are wearing diapers to the concert so that they don't have to miss any of the show.
What? I don't understand it.
It says post-concert amnesia is real. Jenny Takadian says. She told Time Magazine. She's from New York, went to see Taylor Swift, 33, at Gillette Stadium in Massachusetts, but had spent so long dreaming about what it would be like to see the singer in person, she claimed she couldn't grasp what was reality and what wasn't.
Wow.
Dude.
Yo. These people are insane. Have you seen the concerts? They're like you said, Gillette Stadium. You are nowhere close to that stage.
No.
She looks like an ant compared to
To
where
be
most
honest, I
people are
kind of
sitting.
blame Taylor Swift for this. She could just, be nice enough to give an intermission for them to go to the bathroom. They wouldn't have to wear diapers.
Dude, I'm telling you right now, imagine the level of power you would feel to read an article, to be Taylor Swift and read an article like this, where people are saying they're losing grasp of reality and soiling themselves just to be in your presence.
I bet she reads that and then she adds a song on the end.
I don't
She's
even
like,
think
"I'm gonna
people
make
did this in
longer."
the 80s when it
Well,
was
I mean, the people fainted
Well.
at Michael Jackson concerts, and people went nuts for the Beatles.
they did,
That's
but
true.
pissed their pants nuts.
I don't
Well, they
know
probably
about
did because they're probably on a lot of drugs.
It's hard to put together what you
Sure.
actually witnessed, she said, sharing that it was probably a case of sensory overload. That could also speak to the type of audience that you pull in, right? Like the people who are going to see a Taylor Swift concert are going to most likely be overwhelmingly female. Maybe this stuff happened when Justin Bieber was famous, who seems to be one of the last great American pop stars that was allowed to be straight, white, and male and have like a majority female audience.
Can I read this comment underneath the
Go for
article?
it.
It says it's a demonic ritual. That's why they're having trouble remembering.
That could, dude.
It goes on, but that's why.
We need Alex Jones to get on the case.
So apparently these are Satanist concerts that Taylor Swift is putting on.
I mean, I kind of want to go to one of these and see what it's like. Maybe I'd have amnesia.
I don't know if we're going to allow you back in if you go that close to the...
I don't want to be around people that are pissing themselves.
Here's the parts. This lady says that during the hour-long wait to leave the stadium, she was looking back at the set list and realized she couldn't remember if she had played some of the songs.
You know why?
Why?
Because they're all the same song.
Hey, look. Style is a bop. Style is still a bop. Should have said I pointed out to somebody, I don't remember who I was talking to. I was like, I still remember Taylor Swift in the country era. I still remember.
I liked her most in that
Tim
era.
McGraw, and should have said no. Another fan from Gettysburg attended Swift's show in Philadelphia and describes it as an out-of-body experience and said it was as though it didn't really happen to me.
People are so lame.
I mean, I actually have to have a little bit of joy for anybody that can find something in the world that speaks to them this much. I don't know if I would ever want it to be something from another person.
Right.
Like, I would rather it be something that I created myself that brings that, like skating skating doesn't bring me that much joy, but
out of body experience every time.
Yeah, you pee your pants when you go skating?
Yes, yeah.
You're like, this is just so much fun.
I love it. It says this is not a concert specific phenomenon. It can happen anytime you're in a highly emotional state. So it's like, like people get kidnapped and abducted and they get brought home.
So being at a Taylor Swift concert, it's like being kidnapped and abducted all in one day and then forced to pee in your
Ian,
pants.
when Luke was here, I remember Ian and Luke got into the conversation about how certain frequencies in music can be like almost act like mind control and manipulate you. So I bet that's what she's doing, man. I bet she's got this one song and there's this certain verse in the song and then everyone's just peeing their pants.
Oh yeah, the brown note. That's apparently a thing.
They're like, play the brown note.
Oh God.
So it says, if you're at a concert and someone you love, if you're at the concert of someone you love, surrounded by thousands of very excited other people listening to music you've established emotional links to, there's going to be a lot of emotion happening, all to you at one time, says neuroscientist Dr. Dean Burnett. Look, this is why they end up giving honorary classes at colleges where you have to study like Beyonce or you have to study Taylor Swift. There are Taylor Swift and Beyonce classes being taught at colleges.
Really?
Yeah.
What could they possibly do? I mean, look at this TikTok. If you scroll down in the Indy 100 article, look how far away they are. You can't even see her, dude. Yep. Right there, that one. Yeah.
Here, let's play it. Let's put it
I just don't want to get copyrighted if it's her music.
It's just screaming.
If they swap Taylor Swift out with Donald Trump at the last
The phone doesn't even have the zoom. Like, you see some guy with a telescope.
No, they're zoomed in all the way.
Like, no, I'm saying the phone doesn't even have enough zoom to get even further than that.
Bro, you're telling me that? You're telling me that right there, that point of view was worth spending how many hundreds of dollars on these tickets?
The lady who
fighting the crowd.
The lady the one before who said that she got amnesia. She goes, I know it was real because I saw the $950 taken out of my bank account to go to the show.
Huh.
So
That's insane.
She's estimated to make almost $2 billion on this tour.
Like when I was when I lived closer to DC, I'd go to a lot of concerts, and the one Shaq just showed up and started walking through the crowd, which was pretty cool. Nice. I think it was Snoop Dogg's concert, that's why he was there. But it's like he walked right past me, and I'm like, that was really cool. But that was like the extent of my emotional response to it. I didn't have amnesia. I didn't piss myself. I'm just like, whoa, I can't believe that was Shaq. That was cool. And then I still remember the concert I went to, you know.
Well, here's that article. It says, this is from Indy 100. It says, Taylor Swift fans are wearing diapers to her concerts so they don't miss a thing. I wonder if anybody who listened to Aerosmith's Don't Want to Miss a Thing wear a diaper while listening to that song. It says fans are taking concert etiquette to a whole new level by wearing diapers so they don't miss a second of her performance. The running joke circulated on TikTok with one fan writing, the diaper rash and trench foot were worth every moment of Taylor Swift looking right at us. That was from the person who was like in the back of the stadium. She was not looking right at you. She was just looking north.
She wasn't looking at any of them because the lights were in her face.
Yeah.
She couldn't see shit.
Yeah. And that video has 300,000 likes on that. It says another clip that racked up almost 300,000 views shows a fan struggling with their oversized disposable pants. It's the most durable and the most absorbent, she said. Like,
people actually did this?
Can you imagine being like this girl, like assuming this lady has a boyfriend and he's just like...
Well, I think the reality of it is it's probably so jam-packed with so many...
Probably can't get to the bathroom.
You probably can't, and if you do, you're probably waiting an hour for that line.
Yep.
Right.
You know? Which, bro, I don't know why you'd want to put yourself in that situation.
Taylor
that
Swift
just
could have
seems like a
capitalized
terrible...
on that and, you know, sold Swifties at the place, you know? Taylor Swift diaper. Missed opportunity.
Swifties.
Could have made $3 billion.
It's like Swift X Pampers. It's like a brand deal with Pampers to sell adult diapers.
We should do that.
And then she just sells and then she just offloads the leftovers to nursing homes when she's done.
Grandma, where'd you get these?
Damn.
Dude, that's just crazy. Like, also, did you see that like people are like they're still mad at her for dating Maddie Healy? And I actually have
I didn't know they dated. That's insane.
They're
He's
together.
really short.
She's dating Maddie Healy right now. And I've got questions, Rolling Stone. So it says we wouldn't be having this conversation about Taylor Swift if she was a man. And they're actually probably right in a certain respect. But it says, publicity stunt or not, this is the part that bothered me. Publicity stunt or not, Swift can have a sleazeball summer if she damn well pleases. Look, you guys are the ones who tell us that racism is the worst thing that ever happened in human existence. So what you're saying is that, first of all, I'm not saying this. They're saying that Maddie Healy is a racist. You're telling me that you can date a racist, but just for a summer. There's a time limit. It's like Cinderella. She turns into a racist pumpkin at midnight if she doesn't get back home. I don't know if you're being really true to your morals here. Why is she?
He says it's fake.
What?
Maddie Healy says they're not dating.
They're dating.
Oh.
It's all but confirmed at this point.
Well, he's still going out with other people, so.
Well, because it's a sleazeball summer, dude.
They're sleeping around. I do love the idea that her fans. No, that's not what he said. He just said the other day, he said he was surprised that people cared so much, and he thought people that cared enough to be mad at them were kind of mental.
Maybe if she, put herself into very, interesting situations and then wrote an album, I'd be more inclined to listen. But I'm just so tired of her breakup
Does he
poems.
respect her songwriting? I wonder.
Oh, we missed
not.
a unusable alpaca. I'm sorry. We missed a $20 super chat, my friend. I apologize. It says, I think for the payment on movies is something like a 2-week thing. Like opening week would be 80-20, with 80% going to the studio, and then it drops in the studio from there and goes up for the theater as the showings progress. I would need to see like an article or something on that. I've never heard that, but I guess that makes sense. If that's true, that they keep 80% of that first week's opening, but I would need to see something. I'll look that up later.
We have another $20 one from Deuce. Did you already get that one?
From about Sean Morgan?
Yeah.
We did that
Okay,
one. We did that
okay.
one. Yeah, sorry about that one, Alpaca. I missed that one. My apologies, my friend. I'm the bad guy here. But yeah, they're saying that she's allowed to date a racist. It's just for the summer.
Just for the summer.
You can't date racists in the winter. That's when Christmas is, and you don't want to be with a racist when Christmas comes. You don't want to have to take that Christmas photo with your alt-right. You don't want to be Sig Heiling in your Christmas photo.
That's season's greetings.
Yeah.
Well, it's like because like the Taylor Swift is a Nazi thing that's been going on for years because
Really?
she's just so. Haven't you ever seen that photo of her?
Was she
No.
the one that her dad took her to those weird pageants growing up? Who was that? Do you guys remember when that story broke?
What?
It was like these white supremacist pageants.
Oh no, it wasn't her. I know what you're talking.
Who was that?
It was like the Bluebell pageants or something like that. It wasn't her. It was somebody else.
But it was someone huge. Who was it?
Yeah, I don't. Halloween.
That was crazy. I forgot about that happening.
Maybe that was her. I don't know.
I thought it was.
But there's an amazing Taylor Swift photo where she's with a guy who's got a swastika on his shirt in a
What?
Halloween photo. And it turned into like there's AI photos, like photoshops of her where somebody puts like a swastika on her cheek and stuff.
my
Like it's
God.
become an internet meme for a very long time. But yeah, she's allowed to have her summer. It's funny.
Well, good for her.
If you wanna be a white supremacist for a summer, Taylor, I guess you're allowed because the Rolling Stone
Are
says
we
so.
accepting that Maddie Healy's a racist? I don't think that's the case.
I don't think so either. He's just a liberal who has
He's
like
just a sleazy guy.
He's just a sleazy guy who likes to push back on the culture.
I
But
don't
it's
think he's sleazy either.
you don't think he's sleazy?
He's cool.
You like Maddie Healy?
Yeah.
Big Maddie Healy fan.
You know who?
Yeah.
You know
do you
who I'm
do you do push-ups in front of Ben Shapiro videos?
No, I just like the music.
You know who I'm a big fan of now because there's a photo that came out of her smoking a cigarette.
Who?
Jenna Ortega.
I don't know.
I saw that.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
everyone's freaking out. I'm like, good. You guys can. I'll take her. You know, you
Who's
guys.
Jenna
can ditch
Ortega?
her.
She's
the Wednesday Addams
Wednesday
girls.
Addams.
Oh.
Yeah, somebody needs to do like a video where they show her doing the dance and they just CGI in a cigarette in her mouth while she's doing
It was
it.
like behind the scenes of Wednesday Addams. Like she does the dance and they're like cut. She just starts cursing and like
That,
pulls
or
out a pack of smokes.
I also want to see somebody do a Photoshop of her doing the Ben Affleck meme of him with the cigarette.
Oh, yeah. Just like-
did you see the Ryan Long one of that?
No.
It's like he's like Ben. It's like a day in the life of Ben Affleck. He's like life is pain, and it's him reenacting that scene where he's like, J Lo, she's the most demanding woman I've ever met, and he's just always. Thanks for watching. Listen to full episodes of Pop Culture Crisis on Spotify.
Keep up with us on social media and make sure you subscribe and ring that bell so you never miss the show. Bye, guys.